Hey friends, how you doing? Durinde back with you as we continue our Let's Play of Stellaris. Of course, this is our Blorg Vanilla Let's Play. What's on the go here? Well, we got a war score of 26% against the Theri. We got some allies helping us out, so we're going to try to make sure everything goes copacetic for the rest of this war. Okay, so we have these guys who are apparently engaging a spaceport right now. There's also a transport fleet in this system with no backup by the looks of it. Let's take a closer look at that. Where's this transport fleet? Or are they jumping out? Do we control this world? Armies? No. What? Say what? Oh, they are actually fighting. They should retreat then. Okay. I'm glad I noticed that, actually. So these guys are fighting. These guys are moving down there. Actually, Elgor, I don't think we've taken that over yet. Oh yeah, this is the system where we actually have a planet here. Yeah, we need you guys to bombard this. And Elgor itself, we'll get you building some assault armies. So we're probably going to need some more at some point. Okay. This army, what are they doing? This navy, actually. Okay, so they're jumping in, and they're going to try to help out the guys in this system. Okay, so it's a bit of a multifaceted war right now. Lots of stuff on the go, lots of different fleets, lots of trying to catch up with fleets. Okay, so apparently we have taken out the spaceport there. So what's the orders of this fleet right now? It's going to this system. Looks like this is where our replacement ships are going. What about transport ships, though? It's kind of the big thing. Transport fleet, okay. Can we get you guys up here without having to jump through any more systems? That was transport fleet 150, I believe. 150. Where are you?
Hostile fleet engaged.
Hostile fleet engaged. Okay, so we'll get you to follow you. There's another hostile fleet engaged somewhere. Where is this happening? Alright, so this fleet... Bidjask. What system is this? Okay, so this is the Daybuk system. How many fleets do I have on the go right now? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 fairly sizable fleets. Okay. Okay, well that makes me feel a little bit better, I guess. Those guys are only repairing, but it's a single battle cruiser or whatever, so they should be fine. Okay, everybody else is bombarding. These guys are taken at a transport fleet. There's actually 2 planets in this system for us to take as well. Interesting. Also, we have a transport fleet here. So that was transport fleet like 1, 2, 3, I think. 1, 2, 3? No, it wasn't 1, 2, 3. Or was it? 1, 2, yeah, it was 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They all played games at the Ladybug's Picnic. There's a throwback for you. Some early Sesame Street. I don't know if it's early Sesame Street. It used to come on Sesame Street when I was a kid. The whole Ladybug's Picnic thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And they all played games at the Ladybug's Picnic. It's amazing what nonsense you remember sometimes. But it's all good. It's all good. We'll get you guys to build some assault armies. Okay. 42% now for our war score. Looks like our guys are now in this system. And are they coming to fight us? They are turning to fight us. They got no choice. They do have a 3-star admiral. And we have 32 battleships and 5 cruisers, so I think we should be fine here. I really don't like having my fleets broken up this much all the same, but I don't think we have much of a choice. Guys, you actually got to hit something once in a while with your weapons. Look at all those flagella. Well, it's not so many flagella now, but we do have a whole bunch of bombers going in. Alright. Let's take a look at our research, too. We have 32 months for reduced construction time, 84 for a better sector limit, and 55 for better kinetic weapons. Cool. So it's a long time before anything really cool happens in that regard. I also have planets as well. I do have to remember from time to time that I I still am a master of certain planets, so let's take a look, see if there's anything we need to build or anything. I think for the most part, our planets are pretty good. These guys could use a bunch of upgrades and stuff, though. Okay, so we'll help them out with that. Yeah, this has to be a physics lab. How are we doing for food here? Food's at 9, so we don't have to worry about that food. We'll do a mineral processing plant there. We don't have to worry about that food either, so let's do a mining network here. And we will do a power hub. No, we don't need a power hub on that planet. It's not that much power. Power plant there, okay. Alright, so this... Okay, let's start bombarding that world. Again, it's kind of it's a very messy war right now. We're spread out. We're fighting on all different types of terrains and battlefields and stuff like that. So that's a single transport fleet. What do they have on the surface here? Not much. They have the Psylords 2. Damage 2.75 to 5.71, and then they have a whole bunch of garrisons. We have assault legions. Is that enough to do it? We do have another transport ship coming in, and also for this system, I'll get them to continue to build assault armies. And why doesn't your spaceport have anything good? Maybe because someone blew it up at some point. That is possible. One of our fleets is in combat. We're blowing up one of their transport fleets, and there's a attack swarm here. Okay, I think one of our strike forces is just kind of passing through. Okay. Man, this is a messy war, I do have to say. It's Are we still building stuff at Chort? We are. We should continue to do so. We do have some transport fleets up here as well. Thing is to start taking planets so we can get that war score ticking up for us. I know war score doesn't tick, but you know what I mean. Alright, so we'll get you guys to land. And it's going to take them a while to actually reach the planet. So I'm just going to hold off on getting these guys to land too. We might be able to do it with just that transport fleet, but I'd rather not take a chance. What are you guys doing? You're just kind of hanging out here, huh? Is anyone else bombarding? They're bombarding up in Elgor. Alright, so we'll grab you. No, you're moving somewhere. What about you? You're moving somewhere. You're not. So grab you. Crap. I forgot that it goes into Transport Fleet 109. Remember that. We'll get them to go to this system anyway. Hopefully they don't run into any baddies on the way. What's on the go in this system now? There's Transport Fleet there. We are bombarding here. Okay. 56% for war score now, so that's starting to swing in our favor. Alright, so we should be able to get these guys to land. You can land, and you can land. You can call me Jay. Yeah, they have Psylords. That's pretty freaky. We don't have any Psylords. All we have is Xenomorphs. I don't know what I'd rather have. Like, Psylords almost sounds cooler. It sounds like a 1970s B movie starring, I don't know, who was big in the 70s? Clint Eastwood. Yeah, Clint Eastwood's unheard of sci-fi movie, The Psylords. Coming summer 1974. Yeah, these guys are doing okay by themselves, but having some backup's not going to hurt them. They'll speed up the ground war a little bit anyway. At the least, we are still maxed out on energy credits. We are burning through like the amount of energy credits that we're producing every month, though, so we still have to keep an eye on that. So yeah, we should burn through these guys pretty quickly now. We'll take out the garrisons, and it's just going to be them. And we should be good, actually. There we go. So we've taken that planet. We're going to get you guys to follow you. And this is the second strike force. Okay, and you have nothing to do. There is an attack swarm up here. So we should probably head up here. Okay, what's on the go here? There is a single destroyer in this system. No, we're not going to join your federation. I am sorry. We are not going to join anybody as part of any federation. We are on our own. What's on the go here? There is a single allied ship here. We do have a transport fleet. I think these guys are just passing through the system, though. Yeah, they're trying to make their way up to Elgor. Okay. Path of Vaughn, how you guys doing here? You guys pumping out troopers? Looks like it. Armies. Yeah, make a few xenomorphs, make a few assault armies, and build yourself some battleships. Have yourself a merry little battleship. 55 for war score now. So are we bombarding here, or we just kind of... It's on the go in this system. We are bombarding there, okay. Do we have any transport fleets ready? We should. Yes, there's 11 there, so we'll grab these guys as well. Alright, so what? Clear this. Clear this. You go up here. You go up here. There we go. 55% for war score now. Why do we have a random transport fleet in this system? Okay, they are following after their main fleet. Good. Alright. So the fleet is coming up. They're going to take out Fenheller. And what's on the go in this system? Are we actually bombarding here, or are we just kind of hanging out? Looks like we're just hanging out. That's one of their homeworlds as well, so we should get on that. So many civilian ships. So I'm pretty sure we're going to win this. It's just a matter of trying to get... What are we fighting for anyways? A tributary or something? Yeah, we're making 2 other types of people tributaries. Okay. Well, that will reduce the number of independent factions, which will bring us a couple steps closer to which war goal is. I can never remember if it's like domination or conquest. Yeah, it's conquest. It's not domination. Okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah, tributary is good enough. We don't need any more vassals or anything. That's a fairly hefty fleet. Where is this? We have a science ship here. It's a hostile fleet where? 129? Well, we are putting out battleships. Hopefully they can... That spaceport should be able to defend itself, though. It's transport fleets. Ooh, we can actually get you guys to come over here. We don't need you to stick around. And how long till we have that battleship? 74 days. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a lot of cat and mousing right now. So there's the 3K fleet going somewhere. Where are you guys going? You going to Imdar? And what's happening here? Okay, so we are still bombarding here. In this system, we are doing nothing. We're rebuilding our spaceport. Okay. So where are they going? They are going to Zedarek. Okay, so they're coming down here. So we really need... I'm going to further break down this fleet. It's ridiculous at this point, but this is what I need to do. We'll get you guys to chase them. So otherwise, I'm going to lose people and resources needlessly, and I don't like the thought of that. Transport fleet. So you are Transport Fleet 160. Can we get you guys out of this system before anything bad happens? 160 go here. Okay. They do have a 1K spaceport. Trade deal, not going to happen. Never in a million years. Never! Never! Alright, so the fleets, you're getting repaired. And the strike force has got to make it to the edge of the system before they can jump out. Okay. Very good. Very good. 71% now for war score. It's pretty good. You guys still trying to move out? They're jumping out now. Okay. Is anybody sticking around here? Stealth fleet engaged. Where? You're doing your warp wind down. Fleet combat. Our battleship has taken out one of their wormhole generators. Well, that's good. That's a little bit of cleanup anyway. At least it makes more sense than trying to kill off everybody's mining bases. We do have a battleship coming up here. So they are moving. We do have a battleship coming in. You need to leave if you can. You may be a distraction for a bit. Okay, so where's that other battleship fleet? This one, 7th. Okay, he's following those guys. Okay. Well, we do have a couple of ships coming in. Our 1K station's under attack. Seriously? Okay, you guys are at the edge there. I'm going to actually grab you, get you guys to come down here. I thought they were jumping into Zeta Reguli. Okay, so we're taking out this smaller 3K fleet. Again, it's a lot of cat and mousing right now, chasing fleets around. Okay. So we want you to attack them. Hopefully the spaceport can hold out until it's constructed anyway, so it can shoot back. And we have another ship coming in. That is a science ship. Okay, that's not the best spot for that to be right now. Okay. Are you guys done your fight yet? No, you have 7 corvettes to take out. That shouldn't take very long. Should not take very long. There we go. So the 7th Strike Force, we need you back in this system to take on these guys. It's like Aha's Take Me On. Take me on. Or no, it's Take On Me. Take on me. Very classic 80s music video. Take on Me. It's the whole one where like there's this lady looking through a comic book, and anyway she ends up in this kind of animation type thing. It's kind of weird. Looks like they used a lot of like rotoscoping and stuff for it. If you haven't seen Aha's Take on Me, it's a classic song, and it's a classic music video where they use some interesting animation techniques. I think it was kind of groundbreaking at the time. This day and age, it doesn't look so impressive, but look it up if you haven't. It's like Dire Straits' Money for Nothing. It was like the original CG music video. Weird Al did a parody of it. And I actually think the guys that actually animated the Dire Straits' Money for Nothing music video were the same guys who eventually did the reboot series. I could be wrong about that, but it seems like I read that somewhere. Don't quote me on that. Look it up for yourself. Tell me if I'm right, tell me if I'm wrong. Alright, so we're taking out this fleet. Unfortunately, these guys have once again lost their spaceport. Well, let's build another one. Station under attack, no kidding. Alright, so there goes another fleet. Alright, so clear this. We'll get you guys to join up with them. We'll get you guys to join up with them. And the 7th Strike Force. Okay, so we need something for you guys to do now. There is a perfectly good planet that we can invade in this system, so let's go for that. Yeah. No, yeah, apparently you can still build assault armies without a spaceport, which is kind of interesting. There's a hostile fleet present here. Single Corvette. Okay. Alright, so who's bombarding right now and needs marine support? Okay, so we can do an invasion here. We're coming in on the end of this war very, very quickly. Just want to take a look at... Oh, Jahetma has been moved to inferior status. Finally. They were equivalent for a long time. But we do want to continue to build more ships. Blorgast, it's our home world. It's been good to us. They're building xenomorph armies. Keep building, my friends. Keep building. Okay, so there's an invasion going on. So they're only fighting garrisons, so this should be a quicker invasion. Invasion's done quick. Why is there a station under attack? Really? That single Corvette is going to take on some mining stations? Game. You test me sometimes. One day, to the moon, Alice, to the moon. You know what, if we lose a couple mining stations at this point, it's not a big thing. Okay, so we've taken that enemy planet. We do have a few Marines left. Okay, so this is the second strike force, so they need something to do now. Alright, so let's go up to this system. And there are a couple of worlds to invade here. Okay, and the 10th strike force in the debug system. Did we end up with any transport fleets in here? I sent a couple. Get yourself attached to those guys. And who are you? You are a bunch of transport fleets? Okay, come to... Can I merge you? I can probably merge these two guys. There we go. Alright, so I want both of you to come here. Let me know when you're ready. So we're at 69 for war score now. Part of that's due to the fact that we're moving away from worlds. Why aren't you guys bombarding, though? Should still be bombarding, even if... or should be orbiting the planet, even if you're not bombarding. Okay, this planet, this system... They need Marines, the Menkar system. Okay. And what about you, Elgor? I think I sent some Marines this way. I did. Okay. You guys can come here. Elgor Secondus, are we building any attack troops? For one, you don't have a full-scale spaceport, Elgor. What's up with that? Get that stuff upgraded, my friends. We need some cool, slick ships coming. That's a hard sentence to say sometimes. We're going to get you to follow this fleet. To follow this fleet. There we go. Alright. Lots of stuff to do. Okay, so there is a smaller fleet coming up this way. Again, we're kind of focusing on just trying to take planets. If we have losses in terms of... Alright, so we need you guys to land. If we have losses in terms of random... why won't you guys land? Is it because that I have two of you bundled? There we go. Land there. And we're going to get you guys to land as well. When they're in range, I'll grab these guys, get them to land. Why is there a transport fleet coming to this system? What are you doing? Where are you going? Following the second strike force. Huh. Okay. If you say so. Okay, so this fleet's coming in here. Coming in hot. Okay, spaceports, you doing anything? And we also have some transport fleets ready to go by the looks of it. Okay, so grab you. You, we will merge you. Transfer. Okay, so where do we need you to go? Not quite sure right now. I gotta wait till everybody stops moving. There's a lot of moving pieces here. Okay, they're still coming in. You guys aren't doing anything. Why not? Is there nothing to do? That planet's been taken. Okay. And we'll get you guys to follow them. Okay, so 7 strike force. Where are you going? Where are you going? You're going to Binor? Okay. So they're going to try to make a strike at one of the worlds that we just took. So let's send in an interception fleet. Looks like one of my battleships might be a nice diversion anyway. Our battleships outpower them by a factor of, I don't know, 0.5. We're basically not double their strength, but we're 500th in... Man, we're actually coming up on our naval capacity. We have an election coming up. Really, I don't want you to be the ruler. I guess we'll abstain. We got no choice. Now we have a freaky looking dude in charge of us. He's not Blorg anymore. I don't know how to feel about that. Okay, there's another battleship coming in there. But we should have a fleet coming in to help everybody out at some point. So there's another invasion going on. We will get you guys to land as well. There we go. Armies. So much stuff going on. They're outnumbered right now, but as soon as these troops land, they should be good. I hope. There we go. And then these 3 armies. There'll be all the difference, I'm sure. I don't know where all our xenomorphs are right now. We're so scattered around the galaxy. 84% now for war score. Coming up on 100. We can take a few more planets, we'll be golden, I think. How you doing, my friend, by yourself? You're fighting a 3-star admiral. They have less shields. And here comes the cavalry, basically. Okay. So what's on the go here? This is where the invasion's happening, right? No. Why are they gaining fortification? They should not be gaining fortification. They should be being bombarded. Okay, you, Elgor. So we have troops ready to land here. Okay, so let's do that. Land. 83% for war score now. Land. Okay, so we get this transport fleet to follow this fleet. This is the 10th strike force. Okay. There's another planet in this system, right? Yes. Okay, so we'll go take this one. Clear this. New invasion happening. We are actually pretty outnumbered. You need to land there if you can. It's mostly garrisons, though. And who are we attacking with? Zeppedrogans? Hopefully that's enough. You need to come up here to help out. You need to come up here to help out, even though, like, you're a single army. All the single armies. If you like it, you want to put a Blorg on it. Very interesting. It's, I mean, they're fighting back. I mean, they haven't completely capitulated, but it's more annoying than anything right now. We are starting to lose troops. These guys are coming in. It's going to be close. We may, in fact, lose the initial assault here. We're still building armies here. We are. We got some fresh troopers coming down. And these guys may not make it in time. Looks like we're almost through some of the garrisons, though. Alright, so this is like, I'm coming to help, guys! I'm coming to help! Yeah, those fresh armies might be the difference. Should give us enough time to land these folks anyway.
Station.
I'm hoping. Station under attack, really. Now you do this to me?
Hostile fleet engaged.
Okay. It's hard to tell how this is going to go. It should go in our favor now. Yep, it's a close one, though, I think. We may have lost a few troops in the process.
Hostile fleet detected. Enemy planet secured.
Okay, so we've taken that planet. And we're going to want all these transport fleets in one pile. You up here, transfer. And we want you to follow. No, we don't want you to move there. We want you to follow this group. 90% now for war score. Okay, so we're not doing anything here. Is there any more planets for us to take? No. Okay, so there's a planet in this system. Let's go wreck this. I'm going to wreck it. I don't know where that station was attacked, but anyway. Alright, so who's bombarding now? And can we land armies? What size defense do they have here? That might actually be enough to take out whatever troops I have here. Okay, so let's not rush in.
Hostile fleet detected.
So fleet detected in the Chort system, really? You're going to attack Chort of all places? I guess that's the long and short of it. Can we get you down here? You have to go through one hostile territory. Okay, this system. Okay, so we're bombarding here, okay, and we should have enough troops. You guys are moving somewhere. Okay, you're going down there. There's a whole bunch of transport fleets around. I don't know if our allies are doing that much for us. I think they might have got their butts kicked at one point, though. In fact, once we get in orbit around here, that actually might put the war score to over 100. We are getting to the point now where we might be able to win with just blockades. So strike force here. That's going down, okay. Right, Menkar. So that's the newest one, right? Okay, so we've bombarded that into submission, so we need transport fleets. Do have some around. We should have more, though. There's a transport fleet there. Really, we don't have any more transport fleets up around here? I find that suspicious. I do. Well, let's concentrate with down here first, I guess. Okay, so we have another battleship coming in. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Let's blockade this world. Blockade this world. Okay. There is a fairly large transport fleet there. Chort Prime, what are you doing now? Still building battleships. That's great. You're still building armies? Oh, they finally given up. Okay. We have heard the pain of the cosmos. Wow, that's pretty poetic. Alright, so they give up. Alright, so victory. So we should have gotten a little bit of influence for that, which is great, because we were really low for a while. And, okay, so we have a couple new tributaries now. And that reminds me, I haven't taken a look at potential rebellions in a while. It doesn't look too bad. Alright, so let's take a look at our victory conditions. Conquest. There's now 10 independent factions. Okay. So we're making progress. We're making progress. Anyway, I'm going to wrap things up there for now. I don't think I ever had the speed up on fast here today, but it did take a little bit of chess playing, I think, to get everything in kind of one congruent victory pile. Speaking of which, let's get everybody into one gigantic pile of death again. And then we'll decide what to do next. So we'll all go to Isam. Okay. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw here today, think about liking the video. Think about subscribing to the channel. We'll see you next time. Take care.